losing a loved one is one of the hardest things anyone can go through. In the middle of all that grief, taxes are probably the last thing on your mind, and rightly so. But IRS actually provides a bit of a relief for surviving spouses. It's called qualifying surviving spouse status. So basically it's a status, it's a filing status you can choose while you file your tax form. And it can help to ease the financial strain for 2 years after your loss. Let me explain how it works. So basically it's a status option. The qualifying surviving spouse status formerly got a name that you may familiar. It's called qualifying widow or widowers, but right now they change it to the surviving spouse status. This allows you to file using the same tax rate, and all this standard deduction you can still enjoy as a married filing jointly, and up for 2 years after your spouse's death. So, for example, if say someone's spouse passed away in say 2023, okay, so starting from that year, and you can use that status for 2024 and 2025, okay. So basically, you could still file as married filing jointly, but there are some of the exceptions. So let me just draw you a quick timeline here. So as I said, this is a timeline. Say this 2023, this is the year. Remember, year is also a time frame, okay? It's not just a point in time, but rather it's a frame. It's starting point and ending point. It's a range. So for example, this is 2023, and this is 2024, and then this 2025. Okay? So basically, you got 3 separate time range. And say at some point, 2023, someone's spouse passed away, and of course, it needs to, conform to a certain condition. So for example, they can't be remarried, okay? So for example, say one of the spouses passed away and the other spouse is not married, right? So at the 2023, they need to file, okay? So all this tax year, under normal circumstances, of course, this year is the tax year, okay? Tax year 2023, and you know what? While they file in 2024 and file this 2023 tax, this 2023 could still file as the married and file jointly, even though one of the spouse had passed away during that year. Okay, you can still file as married, file jointly, and then these 2 years, the year of 2024, the year 2025, these 2 years. So for example, you file your 2024 tax in 2025, and this 2024 you can file as this, okay, as the surviving spouse. And so for example, we got like 2026. When you file the 2025 year in 2026, remember, even though you're already at the year 2026, you're filing the 2025, you still can file because it's you can enjoy the merit for enjoying the benefits. Okay, you file this, and then these 2 years enjoying that benefit as a surviving spouse. Okay, so basically, IRS allows you to enjoy these benefits just as long as you do not say remarried, and you were entitled to file the joint return. Okay, so basically that's the like 2 years that you can enjoy. Okay, but there are lots of details I'm going to explain more of the detail in the next video. Okay? Right now, you just need to know that for a person that got one of the spouse passing away during that year they file the married filing jointly. The rest of it is surviving spouse for 2 years. Okay?